So I recently watched The Adventures of Tintin, and as someone who went into this movie completely blind, I have to say I was surprised. So the movie starts with our main character, Tintin, who is a young journalist purchasing a ship, and he also has a pet dog, Snowy, who's with him throughout the movie. And not too long after buying the ship, Tintin is approached by this guy named Sakurang, who wants the map in the ship. And after Tintin refused to cooperate, he gets captured and imprisoned on the ship. I like how if you're going into this movie blind, you're probably thinking this is going to be a nice typical adventure. Then this man pulls out the blade and you're like, what the heck? I was not expecting it to be that type of movie. Bro went from Diego to Nathan Drake so quick. While on the ship, Tintin runs into Captain Haddock, who is the captain of the ship, and is a alcoholic who is also imprisoned. So Tintin and Haddock escape the ship, and bro, this movie really went from 0 to 100 so quick, and I love it. I don't know how to explain it, but this movie was definitely very 2010s. So Tintin, Snowy, and Haddock escaped and ended up stranded on a boat. And dog, who taught this to Tintin to shoot? Bro got aimbot. So they ride on this plane, and this is probably the most ridiculous scene of the movie. So they land in the desert, and during this part of the movie, we get some cool flashbacks showing the rivalry between Captain Haddock's ancestor, Sir Francis Haddock, and the pirate Red Rackham. The best scene in the movie to me was probably the chase scene. This part of the movie honestly gives big Uncharted vibes. There's also other cool characters in this movie like the two detectives, Thompson and Thompson, who are basically comedic relief throughout the movie, but they're my favorite characters nonetheless. But long story short, the movie ends with Tintin and Haddock finding the coordinates for the sunken unicorn and its treasure, setting up for a sequel that never happened. But yeah, that was The Adventures of Tintin. This was a pretty fun movie in my opinion.